Yes, well, Darren, tell us, Boris must be having sleepless nights right now. Tell us the latest.
Yeah, indeed. Interesting listening to your discussion there, and I am Patrick, about the rules. Of course, what the Prime Minister did yesterday was not say sorry. He apologised for the perception that people may well have had that mistakes were made within government, but he made it clear that he felt that whatever went on May 20th in the garden in Downing Street behind me, that it was probably technically within the rules. And I think that is actually why there is anger amongst Conservative MPs that yesterday's so-called apology was not as fulsome as they would have wanted. Now, clearly Boris Johnson, he would argue, feels that he hasn't broken rules, that he made a mistake about an event that he thought was a work event, though to almost everyone else there it simply appeared as a social event, not least of all following that email about bring your own booze. But also that if he was to admit, of course, that he had broken the rules, that would be admitting he was in the wrong, and that is not where he is at. He is insisting he's going to wait for Sue Gray's investigation. So technically where we stand at the moment is the Prime Minister is apologising for the perception that rule breaking may well have happened, not the reality that it could well have happened. Tory MPs, you're right in saying they are pretty furious on the large about all of this. Only 4, though, publicly calling for him to go. Many others, though, privately very frustrated, essentially giving him a bit of time to wait for that formal investigation. That's not necessarily true everywhere, though. In Scotland, we believe all MSPs in the Scottish Parliament, Conservative MSPs, are calling for him to go, including the leader, Douglas Ross. And in addition to all of this, Patrick, the polls are looking pretty dire. A poll published last night by YouGov and The Times, which was done before Prime Minister's Question Time, saw the Conservative Party's support slump to its lowest level in nearly 10 years, down to 28 points. Labour opening up a 10-point lead. As for the Prime Minister, well, he's just cancelled a planned visit today, blaming a COVID-positive case within his family, which means he can't travel up to a vaccination centre. Very much the bunker mentality continues inside Downing Street. I think they've got the view, the less said, the better.
Well, thank you so much, Darren, for giving us that update. Political editor Darren McCaffrey. Well.